Yeah, by the way, I like I like the creepy one though. You know, I'm all about the creepy stuff. I'm about when it gets a little too creepy, just a little bit. Uh, doesn't help that looks like a talon. See, that looks like a talon, but I'm I'm really into the creepy stuff. I'll tell you what I mean. See, showing the smile is not enough. Showing this little smile thing right here is not enough. What's creeping me out is when you accept stuff, right? Remember, they're making re-editions. They're making new stuff also. So they're making new stuff, re-editions, but they still have energy. They have some energy with this one. Well, what's crazy is the kind of energy that they're doing with this one. I don't like the way that looks on the mouth. You know what I'm saying? I do not I do not like the way that looks on the mouth. I need to do a deeper research, you know what I'm saying? I always need to do a deeper research. But guess what? It doesn't help that we have this on top here. Of course that doesn't help. Of course, Midna fans, that does not help. Yeah. The crazy part is this right here, doing this up here. Here's something crazy. Doing something completely different. Sure, I could see that. Doing something completely different. You know what's even disgusting, though? Is making a Pokemon game, right? This is disgusting. This just sounds disgusting. Making a Pokemon game. Making every time that you were in Ocarina of Time, which, by the way, there is one of my favorite areas in Ocarina of Time. I don't even see this thing right here? This thing just reminds me of Ocarina of Time. Just knowing every time you walked by that area, there was that enemy type you faced that would pop its head out of the water, right? So that's the crazy part. You know what's also crazy? The crazy part is that they're using a 2-eye. See this 2-eye right here? Oh, wow. If I could only understand what this actually means, right? If I could only understand for us. If I could understand it. They make a lot of characters in Demi Kids, but you know what they also do make? Guess what they also do make? They do make things that make you think, right? Branches, all kinds of crazy idea with this branch. That's the reason we talk about a branch, rather than just sounding, like out there, right? See right here, this feels like a branch, okay? So when I was looking at this tree in Shadow of Colossus and these branches, there was a whole thing behind that, okay? So there has to be a whole thing about it. Has to be, you know what I'm saying? Just has to be. Now, if you look at this thing and you don't have a clear conclusion with Midna, right? Of course, you're not gonna have a clear conclusion, right? That's the point. That's the point. So sometimes, what's making a game really scary is using things you think you know, right? But then also talking about that there is creepy stuff. And that's why we get to see this. See, that's why we even look at this little one in the background. See that little thing right there? That's why we start to look at that. I don't like. I listen to the dumbest person I ever heard, and I'm not gonna mention their name, but they know they're stupid. They're gonna know they're stupid. You know what they were asking about? People just don't understand what tiny means, what it could mean, what it could not mean. Tiny. Look at that; it's pretty creepy for tiny. But you see, these two tiny little. The problem is that you can take big things and you can pair them with tiny things. So are you guys ready? You guys ready for something? Sometimes it's scary when you say something, right? That's what makes it scary, is when you can say something, right? Have you seen it? Have you seen it? No, you've not. So guess what kind of game we're actually playing? We're playing a pretty intense game, aren't we?